Hey guys, it's me Paco, and you're watching Bad Witch Books. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my July reset, which is crazy that we are already here. It has been a wild month, which I will go over. As you know, my resets, we break it into 3 things. We're going to do, actually 4 things, maybe. We're going to do, the first is like a recap of the month before June. And then we're going to go over media that's not books that I was into June. So what am I listening to? What was I reading? What was I watching? And then I will then do upcoming releases for July. And all the books I bought in June, I think I will do before the upcoming releases, so that we talk about all the June stuff. Like, even though it's a reset, it's very much a cleansing of this energy of the previous month. So we're going to go to a recap of June. Okay, so now we're on our June recap mode. So, June was a crazy month. I was not at my regular job for the month of June for like 3 weeks. I was working with my union on some stuff, just also getting more union training, and I had a lot of fun doing that. It was good to learn new skills, which one of them was spreadsheets. I was learning Excel, and so I just had a lot of cool, great experiences with that. I am hoping to do more in the future. I am actually now using what I learned in the spreadsheets. From there, I'm going to be creating my own personal. I've already been creating it this last week. My own personal library tracker, so that I could track all the books that I physically own on my shelves. So you're gonna see a clip right here. And it's just like a quick little view of what I've tracked and stuff like that. And it's just mainly for me so that I could I know what I have on my shelves is the main goal. And also just so I'm like practicing the spreadsheet stuff I learned so that I don't lose it. But I am now back at my regular job, and I'm not upset, but I'm also like, I didn't want to go back. I was really enjoying what I was doing. But that's why I've been kind of quiet this last month. I feel like I was really mentally tired each day from work instead of being physically tired, which was something completely different. But now I'm back to being physically tired, so I'm hoping to be here more, and I can put more of my mental energy back into YouTube. In the month of June, I was going to sprint each week I was going to try, but that didn't work. I just have not been in a good keeping up with sprints. We'll see if I can get back to it. I just need to really get the habit of it. I think it's because I make sprints and they're not what I want them to be, and so I end up not publishing them. So I just need to kind of kick myself into the habit of doing that. So that's kind of one of the mini goals for the month. But I do have like 3 main goals that are going to be for July, and are to finish that spreadsheet. I want to redecorate my room. Has been something I want to do, and I think this month is going to be the groundwork for that. I am going to figure out how and I want to do it, but I just need a change. I'm not happy with the way my room is set up lately, so I just need to redo that. I don't know if it's like getting a new bed frame, maybe. We'll figure it out. The spirits will talk to me, and I will figure these out. Yeah, but also things I did in the month of June. I went to Victoria Schwab's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil book event, and I really enjoyed that. That was in San Francisco. I got to have see Princess there. It was really good. Victoria Schwab was a great person to listen to while she described her book, and it made me really interested in rereading Addie LaRue, which I had not been interested in reading. I didn't love Addie LaRue when I first read it, but with that, I am more excited to read it. So, that's really all I can say for a June recap of just life. We're going to go into the books I bought in the month of June. I do not receive any of my 3 major Fairy Loot boxes this month. They are running late. I still haven't attained them for June, so I will not have any Fairy Loot books to show, but I will show quickly the books that I did buy the month of June. Also, one thing I completely don't know why I'm forgetting, this is why I maybe should start scripting these. One thing I forgot to mention I did do in the month of June that I'm really excited about was my interview with Sandra Proudman, which will be linked down below. I got to interview her, my second ever author interview. She is amazing. She was great. We both had technical difficulties at one point in time, but it worked out. I think the live went really well. You guys haven't seen it, go watch it. Like I said, I will link that video down below. But yeah, so we're gonna do a mini haul. Okay, so in the month of June, I acquired 8 books. 7 are regularly purchased books. 1 was a book I pre-ordered from Fairy Loot months ago that finally they shipped out. I did not get my 3 monthly boxes from Fairy Loot, so they are running late. I have not received them yet, so they will be in the August reset. But let's now go into them. So the first book I have is A Forgery of Fate, which I'm currently reading by Elizabeth Lim. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but about a painter, a girl who can paint the future, and she gets involved with a dragon lord. So I'm only going to go like simple discussions of what these books are about. City of Dusk by Tara Sim. I was given this by my friend Paul. He was giving books away, and I was like, I'll take this. But this book is about gods and their champions, I believe, are chosen in this city. It says for every realm there's a god, for every god there's an heir, and for every heir there's a price. That's all I really know about it. I've been wanting to read this forever. I'm glad I finally got a copy. The next book I have is Futbolista by Johnny Garzavilla. This is a continuation, kind of 1,500 Miles from the Sun. It follows a character from there as they go to college and are kind of like, oh wait, I'm bi. And that's all I can talk about. I know it's about soccer. Very excited to get into this eventually. Next book I got was These Vengeful Gods by Gabe Kolnova. This is like a Hunger Games inspired book. And the main character is a child of the death god. That's all I really know about it. So it's like Hunger Games and gods, and I'm really interested in this. I've heard great things. The next book I have is These Vengeful Wishes by Vanessa Montezbala. This is about a girl who, I believe, after something happens to her mom, she goes back to her mom's hometown to be with her grandparents, I believe. I could be completely wrong on that. But there, is some dark folklore thing that's happening, and that's all I really know about it. It's supposed to be gothic, and this cover, sounds good. I'm very excited to read it. The next book I have is Bury These Bones of Midnight Soil. This is the tour edition, so it has this rose embossing on it. You really can't tell, but this is Toxic Lesbian Vampires, and I am very excited for it. And one of my more excited books for the month of June to come out, besides Bury Midnight Soil, because I've been very excited for Bury Midnight Soil, was A Treachery of Swans, which is a Sapphic Swan Lake retelling. Our main character is a sorceress who is trying to go undercover in court, and she has to pose as Odette, but she kind of starts falling for Odette. And I am very excited. It's someone I heard the author say it's Alphabet X Glinda vibes, and I'm very excited for that. And the last book I have is my Fairy Loot book, and this is the book I've already read, and it's The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. This is the new redesigned, because they did the original book. I have it here. This is the book they did years ago, when they were first starting out. Fairy Loot had this as the book of the month, and then they did the sequel recently, and then they came out with the redesigned prequel. The first book, gorgeous. I love the book. I kind of want to read it now, but just I love it. So good. I'm so glad I got it. But yeah, so that is all the books I received in the month of June. I'm going to now go to what I watched. So in the month of June, I really did not get a lot of new media. There was two main things. One I've kind of already talked about, but it was fully listening to the Death Becomes Her musical soundtrack, and it's so good. It's so camp. It's so fun. They understood the assignments. Megan is amazing, and Jennifer Samar, she kills it. Even the actor that plays what's his name kills it. Michelle Williams in it. It's so good. I think my favorite song is Hit Me. So I loved it. So good. I might put music in. We'll see. And then the movie that I saw, which I'm going to be forcing everybody to watch this movie. I saw the movie K-Pop Demon Hunters on the 20th. It dropped on Netflix, and this movie is so good. It is about a girl group called Huntrix. They are demon hunters, and they are trying to they use their voices to help soothe humanity so that they can create the Golden Hun Moon, which can seal away demons. It could keep the demons out of the human plane. But these demons decide to fight back by forming their own boy band and the Sasha Boys, and shit happens. There's maybe some enemies to lovers. There is great music. I'm not even a K-pop fan. I actually do not like K-pop until I saw this movie. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta fight it, because this is hitting. The song slap. I don't care. Golden slaps. So good. But that's all I really saw from other media. That's not like reruns of Golden Girls or American Dad is what I really just have been watching. And then, yeah, so that's what the other media I've seen. I will give the Death Becomes Her soundtrack a 4.4 out of 5. And then I'm giving K-Pop Demon Hunters 5 stars. Okay, I now have time for the new releases that I'm very excited for in the month of July. So in the month of July, I picked 5 books from my new release that I want to show off and talk about. So the first one is Tusk Love. This is by Thea Gonson. This actually came out today. It's the day of recording. And this book is connected to Critical Role. It is a book in the camps. It's their second campaign. One of the characters, Jester, she finds this bodice ripping romance about an orc and this girl is enemies to lover, and she becomes obsessed with it, becomes a part of her character. And so this is that book. And it's by Thea Gonson, the author of Hurricane Wars, and I'm very excited. I'm reading this for a book club, which is the main reason I'm going to read it, but it sounds fun, it sounds cute, and it's really short, so I'm excited to get to it when I do. I'm not going to be reading this for maybe, I think it's August's book club pick for that book club. So the next book I have to talk about is Ascension, and this is by MC Gibson. And I am very excited for this. This is the sequel to Evocation, which was one of my favorite reads of last year. This follows more. It has everybody in it, but it mainly follows Reese as what happened at the end of the last book. He is now in a position of power, and I think it goes into that. I'm very excited. I heard it's supposed to be Catholic Guilt sexy, Catholic Guilt sad is the vibe of the book, and I'm so excited. So the next book I have to talk about is one of my more anticipated releases, Bewitching, Silvia Moreno Garcia, Generational Witches, Say Less. Say Less. I just know this book follows 3 women, 3 different times in their lives, and I think they're a family, but it also connected through witchcraft. Say less. Say less. Give it here. Now. And then the next book I have here is Human Rights by Juno Dawson. This is the final book in the Her Majesty's Royal Coven series, and I am just so excited. I have the UK here because I order it from Waterstones because I need it so bad. Oh, I want to touch you. I think it's going to be a December read for my this December month, sequel month, but I'm so salivating, at the mouth to get to this. So excited. But yeah, so that's how my June was, what I watched in June, and what I plan to buy in July. I guess I also should my glasses got messed up. They fell, they got really loose, and we went to get them tightened, and they're saying something about just needing new frames. So that is another thing that needs to happen this month if I didn't mention that. And then another thing I got to do in June, I completely forgot that I got to help with Angela Montoya's cover reveal, which that video will also be released, a link down below for Carnival Fantastico. I enjoyed it. The cover is so excited. I'm so excited to read that book. So, yeah. Comment, subscribe. I try to post videos every Friday. And I try to do sprints once a week. I believe I will be doing sprints Monday. You heard it here first. I'll be back to my Monday regularly scheduled program because Princess is doing sprints back on Sunday. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.